I was thinking in, no, it's 39, 37. It feels like something 39 or 37, right? I don't know. Am I crazy? Should say over here. No, it doesn't say. Oh yeah, 17 degrees. Yeah, 17 degrees. No, that's not 37. Yeah, it feels, it's the humidity and all that good stuff. And I think the heater, I mean, the whole room is empty all week, so it cools off. Sometimes our neighbors heat up the room. So I was thinking, should we use chairs today? They're cold, but yes, no, yeah, we're not putting our hands on it. So okay, that was a non-question, I guess, huh? So for the people at home, we're using chairs today. Thank you, Art. Oh, you're awesome. Thank you so much. Jerry, you have a chair? Yeah, don't sit on them yet. We're not gonna start on the chairs. Don't worry. Not usually. So people at home, pull your chairs. Betsy, pull your chair. Stop watching TV. She decided not to come today. Really upset about that. No, I know, that's what happens. That's what happens, Art. Don't ever get there. Huh? I know. It's coming eventually. Yeah, that'd be nice, isn't it? Yeah. And I'm glad that you're doing it right now when we have the full health, and then later on things will happen. Okay, great. Oh, Ursula's awake. Awesome. And we have chairs. There you go. Harold is there too. That's awesome. Come on. Oh, I know. Harold is just amazing. He's a polar bear from Germany in San Antonio. Imagine that. It is cold in San Antonio too. Harold, is it cold in San Antonio? Yeah. Not inside, huh?
Yes, outside, yes, indeed. But snugly warm inside.
Crank up your heater. All right. I don't know how cold it is in Sugarland, but I'm sure it's really cold too. All right. So, as we start a yoga practice, as you already know, giving a little bit of context to what we do. And sometimes we we think that it's a lot about the performance of the physical body, and it's there's a lot of research about yoga, right? Yoga is so ancient in its practices, but now science is catching up and saying how important it is to do this kind of practice and the effects. And then I know that personally from all the physical injuries, or the most important physical injury that I have on my lower back that almost paralyzed me from one leg. I know how important it is to be able to keep moving and keep the restorative aspect of the physical body for yoga. And the point is not because we want to have a physical body that is amazing or looking in any other way that we think that we should look, right? These are all expectations from the external world, but it's the functionality of a physical body. As we were talking a few seconds ago, we get to the point where we can actually do the things that we want to do with our physical body. And the most important thing is that we can find those activities that enliven our soul. right? What are the things that really make us happy and feel alive and really feel energized? And so that's the intention of yoga, is to be able to connect layer by layer, right? To start feeling your physical body. And as mentioned, one research that I was emailing somebody about, or I heard his email back to me, that the movement, right, the arthritic or the tight joints or even painful joints, the there's research that shows that just moving it, not getting, sometimes because they're painful, we stop from moving it and we just like paralyze ourselves, is quite the contrary. That movement will actually alleviate that pain, that having, like, of course, control and mindful movement of the physical body. And the other effects of cleansing, of complete exhalation and breathing, and the effects of that into our bloodstream, to again how that is connected to our heart, and how that is connected to the rest of the organs, and how by just simply exhaling, taking air out of our body, it just cleanses all this CO2, which is mixed with water. It turns into acidic, right? Nature of the bloodstream. So as we inhale, we oxygenate the bloodstream, which means there's more oxygen in there, and that just drops the level of CO2 in our bloodstream, meaning that the blood becomes more basic, less acidic. And then the inhalation again imparts that breath that supports every blood cell in our body, that rushes and touches every part, right? Every part of our body is connected through this red blood cell that just touches every cell and every tissue. And the inhalation, again, brings in oxygenation to all those little parts. And the exhalation empties and then cleanses internally those organs. And just that exercise in itself, feeling that the breath comes from the diaphragm, from the base of the abdomen, and expands it and broadens, and then the rest of the shoulders and chest open, and then the exhalation comes from the diaphragm as well. Can start from there to press it gently, so you're feeling that the base of the lungs is squeezed, and you feel that your muscles of the rib cage squeeze and empty out. And one more time, the expansion. And it's not a hyperventilation. A hyperventilation is simply an over increase of the pH of your bloodstream. You want to maintain that balance, that your body will tell you. So wise, it will tell you if you're over breathing, because you'll get a little bit dizzy, you start woozy. So observe your own balance and just paying attention and being awakened, right? The whole idea of a simple practice is to breathe out and then to breathe in, is to be awakened. Is our mind here right now, where we still trapped with all these other thoughts external to our yoga practice? Can we exhale and then really start feeling, really connecting to the body, and my chest and shoulders and my spine? Is it moving? My abdomen? How can I feel my diaphragm? How can I expand my rib cage a little bit broader and have control about the expansion of my lung tissue? And the exhalation again moves and compresses gently. Can I connect? Can I understand that the inner lining of my thoracic cavity is just lightly touched by this liquid that supports that? It's called I forgot the word right now, but allowing that connection of the, by expansion of the rib cage, the surfactant effect of that liquid opens and extends the lung tissue, and then the exhalation releases slowly. It's like a soap, right? That surfactant, it just kind of sticks to something and then makes it just pull away. So feel that your lungs are being pulled because your muscles on the ribs are expanding and opening, and let the shoulders and entire spine engage into the breath, and your diaphragm at your own pacing, not hyperventilating, but your full strength, the exhalation. And one more time, oxygenate your body. Feel that your body, again, is not just in your lungs, but it's spreading throughout your back, your legs, your feet, and your last long inhalation. Can you feel your body deeply breathing into this position? And let your hands and shoulders slowly move gently forward, and let your fingers gently interconnect. Allow your knuckles to slowly come under your chin, and the exhalation moves the elbows towards each other. I mean, touching. For many of us, the forearms and the elbows will never touch. And let your jaw be drawn into your chin to be into your knuckles, and inhale lightly. And then feel the movement of your back, feel the connection to your cervical spine. Do not be unconscious, right? Reawaken your body to feel, to connect, to feel your muscles, your chest muscles, your shoulder muscles. One more time, breathe in and let your body exhale, squeezing your forearms, and then this time separate the elbows and the forearms and raise. The elbows open, the heel of the hands open, and you slowly lengthen your chin, not to press your neck, but to open the throat. And then the exhalation moves the forearms, the elbows towards each other, gently towards the ground, and feel that your entire body moves with your arms, with your elbows. And one more time, at your own pacing, observe the inhalation that empties or that extends, actually. Open, open, open. Feel your body opening, and then exhale. And then the act of breathing in itself just burns so many calories, just simply breathing. But you have to be conscious and reawaken and observe, how does it move your muscles, and how can you engage your body and feel that your body moves and engages all that deep energy inside as your forearms and elbows touch. And one more time, slowly and at your own pace, inhale. And that is maybe the first task, to feel how far your body needs to breathe and what is your rhythm today. Can you feel your body, your arms, your shoulders, your neck moving? And one more time, expand and reach and open. And when and if your body's ready, exhale and release your hands very gently towards the side or towards the hips, towards the leg area, thigh area. Breathe in, sitting tall, shoulders broad, arms gently exhale to the sides of your body, and open your arms just about shoulder height with the palms of the hands extending right and left. And press your heels and hands far away from your body. You breathe in, and your fingers are extending and slowly opening towards the sky. And one more time, push through the heel of the hands to activate your arms, to really give a full stretch to your elbows, to your shoulders, and exhale. And again, are we awake? Are we present? Can you push intentionally as your body? Are we out of our body, or are we really connected in the inhalation to extend and open, to find one more time that you're exercising, that your muscles of your chest, of your shoulders, the muscles of your arms are engaged, your fingers, in your last long inhalation? Can you feel your body really pressing through the heel of hands? And then bring your hands slowly down towards the ground, touch the floor, exhale gently, breath in. Allow your chin to slowly move towards your chest, as if you're just dropping your head, not your back. It's not rounding the spine. It's just your chin moving towards your chest. It doesn't mean it touches. Breathe in through the length of that arch of this vertebrae column, and find the spine right on your neck area to stretch, and your shoulders and your back lengthens while your jaw draws into your throat. One more time, breathe in and feel the extension wherever you feel it. You feel it in your muscles, you feel it in your throat, the muscles along your neck, along your spine, on the lower back, and your abdomen cavity. Are you pushing through your knees or ankles? Are you really just concentrating and isolating your attention to focus into those muscles of your neck? One more time, can you find your jaw drawing in deeply so you can feel the full alignment, right and left side of your shoulders? Breath in. And then soften your hands, elbows, and shoulders, and relax your arms very, very gently. Allow the palms of the hands to slowly come forward, allowing your thumbs to come into the palms of the hands softly, and then your fingers to wrap over the fingers, and let your body, with your knuckles extended, to gently press with your legs apart, with your legs connected. It doesn't matter. Feel your hands coming into your abdomen, into the sides of your belly button area, very deep into your crevice of your pelvic floor, right? Into just the space. You're going to feel maybe your pubic bone, or you're going to feel maybe your hip bones to the side. Can you feel that your fists are just coming to the spaces that your hip bones are really having this receptacle in there? And then the fists press against the base of your abdomen towards your knuckle. Breathe in, so your extension of the spine, it comes very tall through the crown, and then round forward and feel your body slowly move forward, and you press lightly into the gut area, right into your abdominal cavity, right into your organs. And again, might feel very uncomfortable at first. Hold it and breathe in, and then exhale slowly through your abdomen. Feel like your fists are moving gently into your abdominal cavity. One more time, breathe in without forcing your abdomen, maybe activating your shoulders and rib cage. And as you exhale, press into your abdominal cavity. One more time. This is an excellent massage to focus, to bring attention to your abdominal muscles, your organs, the entire pelvic organs. One more time, breath in. When your body exhales, breathe deeply into this position and then come slowly back upright. Raise, 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 slowly and gently. Feel how that affected your body, your spine. Hold it and exhale, releasing the shoulders. Any tension, one more time on joints or muscles, one more time. Breath in, inhale deeply, deeply. Single movement. Breathe out forward as if your hands come again to just massage abdominal cavity. Again, not going over pain, but it's okay to feel that you're fully pressuring and come up, inhaling to open, to bring the flush of blood to that area of your body. And one more time, press as your fists and knuckles press into that very abdomen cavity and roll your spine. Give enough room for your back and neck to reach and reach up as you're inhaling. And then exhale deeply forward. One last time, all the way through towards the ground. Feel that you're massaging deeply all those gut muscles, and then slowly raise and extend gently towards the skin. So what does it feel like for you? And what are the hands and arms release when they open? And how can you feel connected to the feelings into the gut area? Can you rest for a second into your body? Feel the movement. Allow your right hand to come behind your right leg, behind your right hip, and your left hand to cross over towards your right leg. And your legs can be stretched, your legs can be open wide apart, can be flexed, it doesn't matter. Find your body to rotate and squeeze, and then slowly dip your chin as if your chin is coming towards your right clavicle, towards the right pectoral, and let your neck slowly move and stretch, and your abdomen contracts. Instead of the abdomen on the right expanding, you want to contract slowly. One more time. Breathe in, open shoulders, slowly squeeze into that right side of you, but as if you're just massaging internally those right side muscles and organs. When your body finally exhales, breathe deeply into, again, through your nose, never forcing, come back into center pose as you're inhaling. And then exhale, center position. Do we need to switch positions of legs? Do you need to change position of your foot? Do you need to extend, open? Be mindful to never stoically stay in a position, right? It's not the point of yoga, quite the opposite. Yoga is about accommodating and finding what works into our body. Can I find my next exhalation that empties from the gut? Finding that my left hand travels to the side and behind, while my right hand slowly travels towards the left side, and then I feel the twist, and then I curl. So abdomen on the left contracts and moves into my lower back, while my jaw drops into the chest, and I feel my breath coming into my shoulder blades. I can direct my breath into parts of my body, and I focus that it, when it leaves, it just cleanses that part. One more time, can I really focus to breathe into and wrap around to any discomfort, emotionally or physical, and then exhale from this position. One inhalation, not to push, but to just focus your attention to moving and twisting. And then when your body exhales, feel that your jaw draws in, your entire left oblique muscles contract, and then slowly come back and let the flush of blood coming in, or oxygenated blood into that area, and then slowly exhale. Beautiful, deep breath. Now we're going to face into a little chair in front of us, and the body brings the chair. Again, you know the chair moves and the chair is a little cold, so except for the ones at home, maybe. And so warm with your hands the seat of the chair with the palms of hands into it, and let your shoulders exhale. Bring your legs gently around the sides of the chair, both legs. Breathe in, and then bring the chair enough so you're using the chair as a prop to extend your back. And so how difficult it is to sit upright, and what are the muscles that require to sit upright? Can I press my heels and flex my toes in a way that I feel my legs active? Am I using the chair far or close enough to my body that my elbows and shoulders are comfortable, that my shoulder blades are shifting towards each other, and my shoulders are drifting away from my ears, and I find my jaw, my head extending tall towards the sky? Can I observe my body? Again, are you breathing? Are you constantly engaging? Are we in the body? Are we still traveling through all the things that happen through the week? Can I refocus my mind? And it's very common. It happens to me all the time that my mind is traveling everywhere except in the present moment. So how can I invite my body to help me refocus, to be present, to be mindful? Let the exhalation one more time to breathe in. So I close my eyes so I can feel my body less stimulated from the external input, and allowing myself to really focus with my mind's eye so I can look internally to my body when my body is ready. I can feel now my connection. Can I allow my arm on the right to raise and extend towards the sky, breathing in, left hand really supports you. Reach towards the sky, palm hand faces maybe the left side of your body. Take a full extension and invite your right arm to come all the way behind. Gently, your left arm again supports the movement, and let your right arm come all the way behind your body, all the way towards the yoga mat. And you breathe in and you open slowly your torso, toe, pressing with your right fingers and the left hand into the chair, and let your shoulders drawn away. Do not shift through your hips. It's just your torso, and your head looks all the way towards the right side of your body. Can you find your heels, your knees, your toes active and not just dormant in the position? Can you find your body? Inhale, connect to your muscles, and then exhale, and then release. Kindly feel that your right arm comes up slowly towards the sky, and then gently moves towards the front of the chair. Inhale kindly into this position. Exhale, sit one more time. Are you grounded? Are you seated? Are you centered? Can you find your right hand into the chair and the left arm opens towards the sky? And I adjust and adapt and move and find the best movement for my left arm, and I gently shift, and it doesn't have to be stuck into the position. Can I rotate? Can I feel all the muscles, even the skin? Can I feel my skin moving? Because the skin has this very beautiful reaction in the body where this hyaluronic acid, which is actually a very nice juice that makes your body plastic and moving and flexible, and it really creates all kinds of benefits into the skin and joints and muscles. Make that move, support, engage, make your skin react, make those juices juice through your body and bloodstream. Can you find your head and your torso one more time, tall but at the same time rotated, grounding both hips as you're inhaling. Active legs, move into your toes, do not move away from your body, and let your body exhale and slowly soften, raising as you inhale your left arm, tall, so your shoulder also benefits into the movement, and your left arm comes gently towards the front of the chair. Breath in, allowing your body to exhale gently with your hands on the chair. Allow your spine to round a little bit, so your back now rounds towards the back of your body, and you can move your chair if you need to. You can move the chair far or closer, and then with your fingers just barely touching the chair, you're going to raise your right leg, and you're going to slowly place it in between your arms on the chair. So your calf, your heel, the back of your knee touches the chair, and you breathe in and you exhale slowly. Find your hands holding to the chair in a way that allows your back to come back into most upright position. Doesn't mean perpendicular, just simply means that it's not rounded anymore, that you're slowly rolling it up and your shoulders drawn back, and you feel your toes pointed, flex, the entire heel presses out, whichever one is most comfortable without hurting, again, your calf, your ankle, your knee, your hamstring. One more time. Jaw draws in, crown head extends. Feel that your body lengthens one more time. Abdomen supports. Can you hug through your tummy? Not through your thighs so much, but your abdomen. Can you feel that your rib cage moves away from the belly, and you're activating those right abdomen muscles when your body inhales? Exhale, and then slowly soften. Round your spine one more time. Hands hold, support the leg or the chair, and then your right leg lifts and you move it outside the right arm to the ground. Exhale, sit gently upright. Move your hands into the chair, closer towards the back rest of the chair, or towards the back seat of the chair, or towards the top of the back rest of the chair, depending on your flexibility, or the legs of the chair in the back if you need it. And your head and torso slowly. Do not lift your chin. It's not about crunching the neck, is about extending gently forward, and you lengthen the spine from the hips through your shoulders. Move your arms to give you that prop, that extension, that support that moves the torso. Incline forward and long, right? Breathe in. Do not force. It's not about pain. It's not about forcefulness. There's a difference to learn the delicacy between walking in between strengthening and forcing the body. And if your body is breathing laboredly, that means that your body is gone too far. So learn to understand the relationship. One more time, allow your body to inhale, to slowly open to move and lean forward so you feel maybe your back muscles, maybe your abdomen activated, maybe your shoulders and back open broadly away from the hips. Of course, the hamstrings, the back of your legs without tearing anything. Let your last long deep breath in. And as your body exhales, can you feel your abdomen, your diaphragm, all those muscles you exercise, and feel your hands coming in towards the top of the chair, towards the seat of the chair, towards the edge, to the front edge of the chair. And you adjust your chair as much as you need to. Let your body sit tall for a second, hands press into the chair. So your shoulders are down, you're not shrugging, you're not tensing, you're not forcing your jaw and face and facial muscles and your spine and your neck, breathing in. When your body is exhaling, feel your sitting bones, the heels into the ground. One more time, breath in. And when the body exhales, your left leg slowly rounding your spine, as you know, to give you a little bit of grace. Let your left arm slowly come up and then place it in between your arms into the chair and you hold it. And then again, your hands come as deeply into chair as you need to again, your flexibility will indicate how far, and your spine starts inhaling and lengthening. And you feel it all the way. Again, there's connection between the tip of your toes, the root of your toes, the sole of your foot, the hamstring, the calf, the ankle, the tendons, the ligaments, all the way towards your back, towards your neck, even as your jaw draws in, all this connective tissue, all this wrapping around, this cellophane looking like, opaque cellophane looking like wrapping of the muscles, is your connective tissue. And that is not wrapping only big around the muscles, but into every muscle fiber. You know that muscles are bundles of cells. So every one of those bundles is wrapped around with this nice sheath of connective tissue. So feel it, that you're moving with it. You're not tearing anything, you're expanding and you're oxygenating when your body is ready. Let your last long inhalation, that your spine and torso is very, very tall, that your abdomen really engages as you squeeze air out of your diaphragm. Last long breath in, and soften your hands, round your spine as much as you need to, and then raise the left leg. And then slowly move it to the side of your body. Beautiful. Deep breath. Walk your hands one more time with your legs as far apart or as close to the chair as you need to. Your hands come deeper into the chair, wherever. There's all kinds, and there's not a wrong place for your body. Find the right place for your body on the chair to then pull your torso, right? The idea is to lengthen and change the posture of your body away from the hips, while the tummy tucks in and the jaw draws in and the crown extends forward in front of your body, and you find your knees and your toes aligned. You don't want to rotate one leg weirdly versus the other. So become aware. You might have to even do a visual inspection of your body. How does it feel like or look like to move, to extend, to find your rhythm? Less is always more in yoga. So do less so you can really benefit from the position, and slowly your body will start understanding what you're doing to it. Allow your body to exhale through your tummy. Feel the engagement of your diaphragm one more time. Is the jaw lifted away? I mean, carrying the tension in. What is my favorite place where I usually carry tension? Can I focus my breath there? One last long inhalation. Can I wrap my breath into that point? And then exhale it as I breathe out from that space to release and exhale all the things that need to come out. And then slowly walking my hands back into the front edge of the seat of the chair. And so what does it feel like for my back to just come a little bit more long or longer and extended, and feel that my fingers come slowly behind my hips, and maybe my knees contract, maybe my feet come towards each other. Maybe I can feel my body just moving the shoulder blades towards each other, so that opens the chest. I'm not hanging on the shoulders. I'm not pushing to my neck. I am lengthening my knees and feet. I always become aware of what is the position of them. Can I allow my right and left foot to slowly come towards the seat of the chair? And I know I can push the chair out. I can retract the chair in. I move my body. Easier to move the chair than to move my body, finding my toes and my feet and my ankles aligned, meaning that they're exactly at the same distance from each other, that my knees are not wider, that my feet are not twisted, that I really support that. And so where do I feel it? Am I pushing on my wrists? Am I pushing on my fingers or elbows or shoulders? Or can I really open through the muscles of the spine when my body's ready? Can I allow my head to slowly raise towards the sky if my neck allows it? And again, my shoulder blades are hugging, so they're squeezing the root of that cervical spine to then free the cervical spine to easily move behind because it's supported. And then I breathe to extend my belly, to raise my sternum away from my pubic bone, to lengthen those abdominis rectus muscles. And I feel my throat, my tongue moving towards the roof of my mouth when my fingers and hands are evenly placed in the floor. One more time, breath, extending and open the front of my body to my last one full breath in. Throat opens, the root of my tongue and my voice box, and then exhale. Slowly move my head forward, soften my legs, allow the heels to touch the inside or over the seat of the chair, and my hands are going to walk slowly, gently towards the chair, holding my legs first, or maybe holding the seat of the chair, or maybe holding the backrest of the chair. Completely irrelevant. It's not a judgment of your body. Close your eyes so you don't have to compare. Just feel your body moving forward and let your body exhale. Feel that your elbows slowly. Again, we are sometimes our worst critics, right? We have these expectations of the body, of our practice, of the day. We create this imaginary list of things that we think we should be doing or have to be doing, rather than just dedicating openness and grace even towards our physical body. And can I allow my head to dip the chin towards my chest? And can I roll my head slowly forwards, if my forehead coming towards my knees, towards my shins, my elbows bend a little bit so I'm not pushing through my shoulders. And I separate my shoulders. Now I'm able to let my shoulder blades separate from each other so I can extend my trap muscles, the muscles that hold my neck and are like a triangle or like a V in my body, and let those muscles extend slowly from the tip of my shoulders across through the inside of my shoulder blades. And I find it coming 2/3 into my back so I can feel how they extend. And there's a one on the right, there's one on the left, and I feel even the muscles underneath my shoulder blades extending. One last full breath. So my lungs open, and can I direct my breath into that? And I exhale, and then slowly soften. Inhaling hands into your legs, gently towards the ground, allowing the legs to slowly, gently come one more time, feet into the edge of the seat of the chair. And my hands are supportive of the position while my legs raise off the chair, and I stay with my legs extended towards the sky. And I breathe in, and elbows soften. I place my hands in such a way that my shoulder blades are able to move gently towards each other, and I extend my toes and I extend my legs, and I try to extend my knees as much as possible. It doesn't matter if they look slightly bent. Can I concentrate on my tummy? One more time, breath in. Can I place my heels or calves into the chair slowly, very gently as I exhale? Can I raise my chest by pressing my arms? And maybe my knees need to bend, and I raise my chin, jaw away from my throat, and I look behind me. One more time, shoulder blades move towards each other so my chest opens. Can I allow my toes and feet to be active? One last breath in. Allow the abdomen to slowly move very gently, flattening, and my spine becomes long. My arms extend the elbows, and then I raise my legs one more time towards the sky. Breath in, exhale, breathe, long extension. If and when my body's ready, can I maybe exhale towards the chair as we did before, or maybe can I open my legs wide and then bring them towards the ground as I exhale, press my body gently tall, sits upright, press your heels again with your knees on the chair, with your knees bent and your chin up, or your legs exactly where they are. Press your arms into the floor, shoulder blades towards each other, abdomen tugs, and your chin and throat open as your shoulder blades support the root of your cervical spine. One more time, leg, toes, kneecaps, held, abdomen. One more time, can you feel and deeply engage those muscles of the abdomen? When your body exhales, soften the elbows, and then wherever you are, extend your legs above the chair towards the sky, and you breathe in, open. One more time, engage, support, never tensing on the shoulders, never going farther. If that's too much for your body, if your arms need to be rest and your hands need to be holding a different place of your body or just need to be floating, or you want more intensity, maybe your hands can come right next to your thighs or knees when your body's ready. Take a deep breath, support, and then open or flex your knees, place them to the chair, or just open your legs to the sides of your body. Again, those options are equal. Let your body press heels out, toes flex, hands support, stretch your elbows, and raise your chin and throat away from the body. Tuck your belly. Feel that it's moving from the root of your pelvic floor, right in between your thighs. And observe that your support comes all the way from the glutes, and you feel your tailbone, the sacrum, the floor of your pelvic area. One more time, breathe so your body opens, and as your body exhales all the way through your throat and tongue. Raise your head slowly. Stay with your legs gently on the chair or off the chair to the ground, and then kindly bring your legs to stay, if you were on the ground, on the tip of the chair, so your body and everybody starts in the same spot. Hands onto your knees, hands behind the hamstrings, hands onto your ankles, feet and legs again parallel. Soften your neck and spine. Now you find your body rolling your torso over, and you find your knees coming gently towards your forehead and your forehead towards your knees. Doesn't mean you have to touch. It's not about forcing anything. There's not a perfect position external to your body, but the one that is exactly where you are, that is perfect. And can you just give ourselves a little bit of grace into the body? And so what does it feel like to be forgiving and loving to self? Can I understand, right? All this judgment, all these things that we carry with us, all these expectations of how I need to perform rather than just being. And one more time, observe. And what is it that you're hearing within you? Can you let your last long exhalation empty through, and then soften hands and arms and shoulders, head and neck, and then release your feet towards the ground, cross your feet over your ankles if that's possible and necessary. And let your body slowly kneel into the floor right in front of the chair. Breath in, exhale all the way through, rolling gently to come just in front of the chair, and the chair right in front of you. So again, the chair moves into your body and the body moves into the chair, toenails into the ground. Exhale all the way through. Let your left knee steady. So what does it feel comfortable for you? Do you need a pillow? You need something to support, another mat around you so your knees are comfortable? And let your body stay with your left knee on the ground and your right leg gently. Again, we're going to move the right leg. It doesn't mean you're going to swing it. So slowly carry. And what are the muscles that carry that right knee wide to the right, and then the right foot forward, right outside the right chair? So what happened to those muscles? Can you feel your body supportive? Can you feel your hands pressing to the chair so your hip on the left is almost touching the edge of the chair, and you adjust the chair, you adjust your leg, you adjust your body, you move your hands so your torso is tall, and now you're extending the entire abdomen on the left, and you're contracting your right inner thigh into the chair so you feel the outer glute muscles, the entire outside of the right hip structure, and the entire oblique side support and open. Your shoulders are wide, your clavicles are broad, and your entire heart opens and your jaw draws in. One more time, breathe, press the heel. Exhale through your toes lightly, one long deep breath in. And when your body is ready, you're going to slowly soften the elbows and hands, and then bring the right leg very gently as you inhale around first without touching the ground, and then slowly elbows and forearms touch the chair, and you're going to reach your right leg behind. And you point your toes, you flex the toes only, or you flex the entire foot as you know, and your forehead slowly comes over and your abdomen doesn't touch into the chair. You move it as far off the chair as needed, so your lower back flattens, and you bring the right leg deep away from the body. Breath in. Do not rotate, not squeeze. Open. Deep breath. Can you exhale one more time? Can you use a chair to really hold the right leg long behind? In your final deep breath in, slowly, with intention, flex the right knee, move it again with all the soft movement, your right leg next to the outside of the right chair, hands press, and then open. So what does it feel like to extend, to open, to raise towards the sky with your hands Gently pressing so you're supporting the elongation of your vertebrae while your shoulders widen and your shoulder blades come towards each other. One more time, press through the heel, not the tip of the toes. On the right leg, exhale. One final deep breath. When your body's ready, one last time, we're going to fold very gently forward, elbows opening the right knee to the side of your body, and then slowly the right leg, not swinging it, reaching behind, and you raise, squeeze it, exhale, crown of head, point your toes, flex your toes, push your heel, doesn't matter, breath in, exhale, your abdomen is holding your lower back. So the importance of holding a strong abdomen is not because they sold this idea of the 6 or 12 pack, depending on who you're talking about, in your abdominal cavity, is because your abdomen is important to hold your back, to really hold the strength, the core of your body. You're supporting that center of your body. So find your strength, build that midsection. When your abdomen exhales, you can really feel it move through your diaphragm. Last long deep breath in, and then return slowly by bending the knee slowly, and then bringing the right foot outside. Beautiful. Deep breath. Press your hands this time into the seat of the chair. Flex your left toes, and you're going to raise your left knee. And your left leg starts walking or sliding behind as if your body just squats lightly. So your knee, as you already know, your right knee is exactly behind the line of your toes, while your left heel is pressed back and your calf of the left leg is stretching, and your thigh of your left leg is strong and supporting the knee, and your glute on the left side is really active, and your hands are pressing, and your right knee and thigh, the front leg is looking forward direction, while your torso opens, your shoulders and your arms and hands adjust in such a way that your shoulder blades support the cervical spine, and you lead your position through your heart. Exhale. Beautiful. Can you feel your body again? What happens into your muscles? Are you over extending? Are you moving, or are you hugging? Are you finding strength? Less is more. Less intense sometimes also helps into just getting the feeling, the strength to build those muscles, to let your skin breathe, to let the blood flow into those areas of the body when your last long deep breath in happens. Then exhale and slowly soften your knee, and then release slowly your right leg behind. Exhale, knees into the ground. Walk your knees a little bit away from the chair, and your body rolls your hips back, and you slowly stretch your back as if you're maybe coming with your hips towards your heels. Doesn't mean touching. And then your head comes in between your shoulders, and you use the chair to extend those back muscles. And this is not only the back muscles that are stretching, but it's also the abdomen, the rib cage. And you can feel that your underarms open, and your pectoral muscles, the chest muscles also open. And then that allows your ribs to separate from the hip bones. Can you feel that? Can you feel maybe a slight shift of the body with your upper body, with your torso out away, your thorax away from the abdomen, and your abdomen pulling into your hips, and your head softens, and you breathe long range of movement. Less is always more. One breath, rest, come back if you need to into this position. When your last long exhalation, empty, occupy your space. Feel that your body moves into the space and you're present. Come back slowly. Bring your body back up. Slowly, gently, walking your knees slowly forward. Bring your body to slowly come towards the chair. Your body exhales, hips towards the edge of the seat of the chair, shoulders broad, lengthen your spine, be attentive to your right leg to be grounded this time. And your left knee then opens slowly towards your left, and you bring your left foot slowly towards the side of your chair, and you adjust, you move the chair, you move your hands on the seat, hands on the backrest, whichever it is that allows your shoulders to be long, that you are able to raise one more time, to extend that hip flexor, to open the entire front of the tummy, the feeling of the rib cage to extend away from the hips, your jaw to be drawn in, and the crown of the head extends towards the sky while your left leg is active. Toes, knee, and thigh, breathe in. Do not push on the kneecap on the right side, right? You know to add as much padding and support as you need to when your body is inhaling. Feel the breath in, and then really feel the breath out. Is there anything that comes up? And then you say, where is this feeling coming from? And again, do not get trapped in that feeling. Let it just slowly be placed away, as if you're just releasing a balloon with that feeling naming outside of that balloon, allowing the body one more time to just release, to carry that balloon or whatever that thought is, to just release it out and extend it out, surrender it away when your last breath comes in. Allow your body to slowly soften elbows and shoulders and arms and lean very gently into the chair, and your hands support, and your left leg opens the left knee out and your left leg behind without touching the floor, ideally, or maybe, not ideally, but maybe. And your left leg slowly reaches back with your toes pointed or your toes flexed, the entire heel pressed out and your jaw. Find what works for your body and engage the left glute. Is your abdomen support? Is your lower back arched and sinking down? Or if I were to place a belly or my hand in your belly and your belly just retracts up and feels how that extends the back and how that extension of the lumbar spine moves the shoulders forward and moves the crown of the head forward. And I find that I'm not pushing in anything, but I'm actually supporting. I'm gaining strength. I'm finding the difference between pushing into a position and holding the pose and really honing into my gut, into the strength, into the solar plexus, and let your body, again, all the other things outside my body, maybe not important. Can I engage my senses to one more time? Exhale and breathe. Be mindful to really dedicate 100% of my attention to just that movement. As the body exhales, empty your gut, really breathe it out. And then inhale, move the left leg wide and then towards the side of the chair. Intentionally exhaling. How challenging, and be graceful and observe your body. How challenging is that side? Can I adjust the chair in this position? Can I feel my hands in this position on the seat of the chair? Can I bring your body one hand down, one hand to the side, to the leg, to the hip, to the backrest, and feel that your rib cage opens away, and I squeeze my right glute so my hip flexor is coming closer towards the chair, and I feel the rib cage widely extended through the shoulders. Do I need to stay stoically? Do I need to demonstrate anything to my body? Or can I just be graceful? Can I just be exactly and as much as your body needs to? Nobody's obligating your body. We might want to just be kind in that way. And then your body will respond more naturally, allowing, again, the natural flow to demonstrate internally that, again, kindness and love that we talk about all the time. Can I really build in my breath that sense of compassion and empathy to my body when my last long deep breath comes in? I prepare to exhale and see what it feels like. Maybe this time feels different. My hands and arms come slowly towards the chair while my left knee opens and my left leg comes around, and I raise it behind, and I feel, again, the lower body separating from the upper body. And I feel, because my muscles are holding it. Can I extend? Can I feel the strength of those muscles? Can I feel the strength of that leg? Can I feel the strength of my core? So what does it mean to find the strength of my core again? How many times I spend hours and sitting on a chair that doesn't conduce to holding my upper body in position? Can I focus even to that level, that strengthen the core muscles, that slowly creates openness to my shoulders and my spine, that I can able to, again, build the skills of focus so I can apply it in anywhere and every place in my body, in my life? Can I allow my one more time to breathe in deeply, and then slowly moving the knee to the side of your body, exhale slowly all the way through. Beautiful. Take a deep breath with your leg very close to the chair. Hands come slowly towards the seat of the chair. And then maybe as my body breathes. And again, gracefully observing, toes flexing on the right side and my right knee raising off the ground, and then slowly walking my right leg as far back and as far wide as I need to. You don't have to look like anything. Feel your body. It's about learning, right? To feel our body. We are so avoidant of feelings, and we sometimes are ashamed of showing feelings. We've been trained, right, that feelings are a sign of weakness, quite the contrary. Being able to show vulnerability, to show exactly who you are, to be in contact, in connection, who we are in our hearts, doesn't make you less, doesn't make anybody else more or less than you either, right? It's an internal process. Are we having the strength to be vulnerable, to feel exactly what we need to feel? Can I find my body lengthening and stretching and opening? Can I really focus in the lines of energy? And the lines of energy right now that we're talking about is maybe just physical, but can I find the lines of energy of my body that go more than physical? Say just a mental exercise. Maybe it's just a mental exercise, and that's perfectly okay. Maybe it's just an intellectual exercise, right? It's not an emotional exercise. Maybe it's about those emotions. Maybe one more time, can I feel my body? That I exhale, that I'm really breathing, that I really find things that are just beautiful inside, and then slowly surrender. Let your right knee slowly touch the ground. Let your left knee slowly move. Left leg slowly come behind so your knee touches the ground. Walking my knees away from the chair, moving my hips towards the heels or in the direction of the heels that I'm touching. And your body drops the torso forward and flexes gently. And my hands slowly touch the chair and my jaw draws in. And so, can we focus on something beautiful? Can we focus on the things we always are so deficient focus, and all the things that are missing or bad or that are maybe just putting us at risk? And I find instead, what are the things that I find within me that are just amazing? So difficult to even focus on those. And then maybe the way to look at it is not to create a sense of ego, but a sense of gratitude, because those things don't come from nowhere. They come from your soul. And your soul is simply a part of that divine energy. So those great, amazing, beautiful qualities are just a gift. They're shining through you, and you don't have to own them to build your ego. You have to own them because they're a part of who we are and we're seeking for in every one of the actions of our life. Can I find my spine, my shoulders, my neck to be really engaged? One more time, breathing deeply. And when and if my body is ready, can I feel the abdomen? Have I forgotten about my diaphragm? Gently coming up when I am ready to come up. And so what does it feel to undo? Observe your body, walking your knees gently forward, allowing your hands to be on the seat of the chair. The chair now becomes a little warmer, flexing the toes, rounding the spine a little bit, dropping the chin, and then using the arm strength, not the heel of the hands, not to press the wrist or the heel of the hand, but to press the root of the fingers or the tip of the fingers to support the arms, to forearms, and triceps and shoulders. Press them to the chair, lean into the chair, and then raise your knees and press back through your heels. Drop your torso one more time forward, soften your head between your shoulders, and press your heels into the ground. Raise your toes if you can away from the ground. That means just flexing the toes off the yoga mat, not raising the ball of your toes. Allow your knees to be aligned, looking forward rather than rotated. So that may affect the inner thigh, the outer thigh, the glutes. One more time is your abdomen supporting your back. Feel your last two breaths. Let your body exhale. So you feel your tummy, your lower back, your neck. One more time. Inhale, inhale. And as your body exhales, palms of hands, fingers slowly support, and then raise your heels. And then slowly move forward as if your knees are coming towards the ground because you're using the arm strength, your chest strength to reach into the ground to your knees. Beautiful. Deep breath. Allow your knees stay right there. Your fingers, the tip of the hands walk into the edge of the chair, to the backrest of the chair, whichever it is, and let your body slowly raise your chest, raise your chin, look up towards the sky, or maybe look towards the wall behind you, or maybe that's not okay for your neck or your spine, and breathe in. Find your position. Can you find your toenails stretch? Can you feel your glutes supporting your hips? Can you open your tummy? Not because you're forcing anything. Can you feel your heart center open? Can I allow myself to be just this beautiful thing inside of me. Just let it shine through your heart as you physically open and let your energy just open into just complete gratitude. It's not yours, it's through you. And then come up, inhale and raise towards the sky. And let your body come one more time. Palms onto the seat of the chair. Toes touch. Flex them under your ankles, raising your knee because of the strength of the arms. And you'll move back slowly into the heels, allowing your right foot to be steady. So move your right foot so it's going to stand the entire weight of your body. Look at the ankle or the arch of that right foot and let your left leg slowly come behind. Walk your hands as wide as you need to and let your left leg come as tall as you need behind you and feel your right leg active. Through the heel, through the ball of your toes. Doesn't mean that your knees have to be locked. Do not force your knee. Strengthen your knees. That means hug the muscles around your knees. Activate your foot and your ankle. Give life to your body. It's ridiculous to say that or the way it might sound, but right, just activate the muscles. Feel that the energy comes into those joints and let your body support it. And is your breath really activating that energy? Let your last one deep breath strengthen. Find strength, not forcefulness. And then exhale. And it's okay. Is it okay to struggle? Is it okay to just challenge yourself a little bit? Raise your heels, bend your knees, and use your arms to come and kneel into the floor. Slowly, gently, allow your fingers to come towards the edge of the chair, back rest. Open your chest towards the sky. Head looks up, left hand stays down, right arm comes directly towards the sky, towards the ceiling, or maybe slightly behind your shoulder. And you feel your right arm, not because you're twisting, not because you're activating one more side than the other, your lower hips and your lower body overall is strengthening to the ground, while the right side is really reaching broadly abroad from the underarm, chest, rib cage, waist. One more time, breathe, really move. Skin, again, think about that hyaluronic acid in your body. One more time, breath in. And let that exhalation to just feel all those juices into your body. Slowly settling. One more time, breathe in. Press your hands, lean into the chair, flex your toes, raise your knees, push back into your heels, drop your torso slowly forward, activate your left leg to be the one that is centering. Jaw draws in, crown of the head points away from your tailbone, arch of your left foot, heel, ankle, knee, jaw draws in so the neck is never forced when your body is ready. Can you breathe out? And then slowly your right leg comes off the ground as far back and as far tall as your body allows it. You activate the toes. You really feel the arches of your foot. You really feel the muscles on your ankle. You really feel your calf. You really feel the muscles on your knee. Now you can identify and you can bring breath into those areas. You can really fire up those thighs and glutes. You can really fire up that muscle that may be a little bit weaker, that thought of, right? And rewrite the narrative around your body. It doesn't have to look like anything. Just has to feel like you are engaging and re-enlivening from that beautiful energy inside, from that strength and grace that you have in living inside your soul, that is coming through you, that is gently manifesting one more time. Can you really engage and embrace the last long deep breath through that movement? And then your right leg slowly settles next to your left. Hands steady. Raise your heels. Bend the knees one more time into the ground, settling. So all these big range movements, how does that feel for my body? How can I adjust it? Can I feel my hands supporting my torso to be tall? That I'm really opening my hips, that I'm really engaging my glutes, that my glutes are really holding my hips, that my right hand stays on the chair, on the backrest, and I raise my left arm towards the sky. And then my body exhales. My left thumb comes maybe towards the back wall or just moves the entire arm behind the shoulder. And I feel the body stretching as if I'm moving those joints. And again, is your activity, is your body, is your experience. Do not let anything external to you affect that. And then focus inwardly with grace, with intention, with mindfulness. Can I find the last breath that I really am opening the exhalation to empty one more time, to breathe, to lengthen and extend. And as the body exhales, can I feel my body really reaching behind and then raising the left arm towards the sky? And exhale. Exhale slowly the left hand into the seat of the chair, very, very gently, pressing my hands one more time as my toes are flexing and raising this time my knees off the ground, and then moving my feet closer to the chair this time, walking into the chair, allowing my hands to come towards the backrest of the chair, my right foot to come deeply into on top of the chair and place my foot, not swinging it, but placing my foot onto the chair. Can I find my foot in the center of the chair so it doesn't wobbly? I'm not creating imbalances, but I'm creating a balance by placing my foot deep. And I find my head, my jaw, my shoulders, abdomen pressing as if my right thigh is coming into my right abdomen. And I allow my elbows and my shoulders to not be tense, pressing through that left foot into the ground, deep breath in, dropping my chin to my chest, looking towards the toes, looking towards the left hip, towards the left knee. And again, awareness is a growing thing, right? I think constantly of that example of the indigenous Americans, that when they were seeing the ships of the Spaniards, the conquistadors coming to their coast, they could not even see them because they have never had that experience in their lives. So many of the things that we are experiencing, we cannot even conceive because we don't have that experience. So allowing ourselves to slowly build that awareness, to start building, to start experiencing those things, to be open to things that maybe are not able to be perceived at first. And let the body start gently on their path of cleanliness, of purification, of detoxification, of focusing. Then my body is able to feel that right hip, that right leg moving into it, the abdomen to come deeper into my rib cage. I am becoming more aware of the alignment on and through that right side, and then kindly my hands press into the chair to bring my torso a little bit off the leg, and I bring my right leg slowly down towards the ground under the hip, pressing it deeply. And the left leg comes around and I switch positions. So my left leg then comes towards the seat of the chair. In the center of my abdomen comes slowly over that left thigh, elbows slowly soften, shoulders drawn, tuck in the chin, breath in, heel, toes, kneecap, back, neck area. Am I using it in a way that it's not only activating of the left side of my abdomen? Can I feel that left side? And so what does it feel like to be connected to the left side of the abdomen? Can I find simple balance starting from there, or flexibility or strength into the muscles to hold? Can I find space inside of me to move? And am I engaging, right? As simple as a movement can be, we can start discovering layers and layers, right? It's actually a direct proportion to our self-awareness. And it is not a judgment on self, or it's not a judgment on anything. It's a process of, again, progression. It's a process of rediscovering every time in our practice. Are we doing this as a moving meditation, that the body really engages, that we're connected to all those subtle parts? Am I looking at the arch of my foot and my knee, my ankle? Am I really paying attention to my hands? Are they doing all the work? Am I tensing, or am I really giving room for extension, expansion, and breath? Last 2 breaths. Empty through your gut area. Can you feel into your glutes? Is there a place in your body that feels just that you need to pay attention to? And when your body exhales, soften hands and arms, and left leg and torso, and then move your left leg to the ground and slowly settle. Beautiful. Deep breath. Turning the chair slowly away from the chair. So you're going to rotate away from the chair. I just moved the chair, but it doesn't mean that you have to, so that people in the video can actually see it. And then place your hands behind the chair or behind your legs. So the chair is behind you. You're facing away from the chair. You can choose to move the chair. You can choose to move your body, folding forward, and your hands are just on the chair. The elbows are not wide, the elbows are tight towards the sides of your leg, and I use the chair to slowly lengthen and to drop gently, to at the same time raise my hips, extend my legs, and then at the same time feeling that my torso comes slowly forward, and I feel my crown of the head moving towards the ground. And my abdomen is not expanded. My abdomen is actually exhaling and contracting into my lower back, and I feel the activity on those muscles. And my jaw, I'm always trying to hold, like in a sign of holding control, or having to control a position, is that I need to look and I need to be active with my head. Can I surrender? Can I allow my head to point the crown and jaw to be drawn in and feel the movement on the spine when my last two breaths? Exhale gently into this position. Feel your last long deep breath in, and then exhale, bending. Bend your knees, and then slowly reach for the chair, almost as if you're just about to sit. And do not lean forward. So you're not in your toes, you're away from your toes. So you're leaning into your hands and feel that you're almost sitting into the chair without actually sitting. And your back flattens, your jaw draws in, the crown head extends, and your arms are holding the entire body, your knees flexed. Your knees are not wider than your feet. Your inner thighs and feet are parallel towards each other. You're holding your tummy. You're finding your strength. One more time. Do not arch your back, lengthen. Do not raise your chin, tuck in. Breathe in. Use your, again, fingers and hands rather than the heel of the hands when your last long. Can you feel your thigh muscles strengthening, that you're really supporting those muscles? Then allow your exhalation to empty through your gut, to empty deeply, deeply, and then raise your hips. And exhale your head forward, elbows tight, as you know, towards your thighs. Stretch your back. One more time, deep breath. Exhale, exhale, all the way through. Beautiful. When your last inhalation, you feel your hips, you feel your torso exhaling and coming closer towards your legs, and then flex one more time. Bend your knees, inhaling. Sitting back as if your knees come behind your toes and your inner thighs control, you activate those leg muscles, your glute muscles, and you find your belly stretching your back, right? As you know, your entire abdomen cavity lengthens and has the direct control of your lower spine. One more time, breath in, shoulders back, chin tucks in, exhale, engage your body, activate. Again, what does it feel like to now discover your strength, to really engage in what's strong, not forcefulness? One last time, can you distribute that strength into your leg muscles, the muscles of your glutes, the muscles of your arms, your muscles of your chest? When your last long deep breath out, raise, inhaling your hips up and your head slowly forward as your elbows tighten towards your hamstrings or towards your thighs. And your body exhales. One more time. Breathe, jaw draws in. Are you controlling or trying to control the position? Were you able to trust your body enough so the crown head moves towards the ground away from your tailbone? Are you really listening? Are you really paying attention to your body? Are you observing? What are you listening to when you're listening into your body? What are the voices? Can you let your last long deep breath? Exhale, empty all the way through this position, and kindly allow your knees to bend, and then now sit slowly in the same way towards the chair, and place your hips gently into the chair. Now the chair hopefully is a little bit warmer, so your back slowly slides back into the backrest. And your back is gently lengthened tall. Your legs are going to very gently open comfortably to the sides, a little bit, not all the way, just a little bit, maybe hip height, hip distance or shoulder distance. Your heels stay on the chair, on the ground, and your body exhales, and your hands are going to slowly come behind you. Hands towards the backrest, towards the support of the backrest, those little side arms, maybe towards the back of the seat or towards the legs of the chair in the back, and maybe your chest opens and you can feel, and you adjust your shoulder blades in perfect position, your hips in perfect position, your back in perfect position, your head in perfect position, and your body slowly opens gently towards the sky, raising your chest, raising your chin. Maybe your shoulder blades and elbows move towards each other, so your shoulder blades are holding your cervical spine, and your spine is able to arch back, and legs activate, releasing gently forward all the tension, all the pressure, and find that your body softly releases your chest up and head back to a Deep breath out. One more time. Breathe in and breathe all the way out. Holding, using your hands, using your arms, activating your thighs, moving your hips. Allow your shoulders and chest to broaden. Feel the expansion. So what is it that you are liberating, or what is it that we can liberate? And what is it that we can free out as your body moves deeply into this position in your last long deep breath? Exhale all the way out and then press your hands. It's not your neck, it's not your back, it's your arms that raise your torso, that raise up towards the sky. Your knees flex, your feet settle into the ground, soles of your feet gently into the floor, and feel that your hips slide into the seat of the chair. Your hands come towards your thighs, towards your knees, and with your legs wide apart, let your torso come in between your inner thighs. So range of movement for your spine. So what does it feel like? Maybe your hands stay on the chair, maybe your hands stay on your thighs, maybe your hands slide down your knees or your shins or your ankles or towards the ground, or maybe your hands slowly reach for the legs of the chair, the front legs, or maybe towards the back legs of the chair. Completely irrelevant, right? These are all options. And so one doesn't make another better. Or one is not better than the other position. So find what's the best position for your body, and your body excels. And you breathe gently to open hips, to slowly move the spine, to really draw the chin in when your body feels, again, that range of movement. Can you find an exhalation that empties? Can you feel the inhalation that fills up? Again, the breath has never left. Can you exhale to really empty? One more time. Can you find those spots that need your attention and wrap your breath around it, to exhale it, to release it intentionally? You're directing your breath. One last long deep breath in. Exhale all the way out. Beautiful. Move your hands in wherever position they are to be supportive, and you start a slow process of coming back. Your hands start climbing up your legs, or maybe closer towards your hips, and your spine is slowly and neutrally coming very, very gently back upright. Not you're forcing anything, you're simply raising the spine. Bring your toes, your feet, your legs gently towards each other, allowing your inner thighs to come very close towards each other, sitting very kindly in this position. And instead of sitting back with the lower back raises and you stay upright, and you feel now control and support and connection to your body, your torso. You are now opening, you're now shifting. Can you let your right leg to slowly come off the ground and cross it over the left one? As if you're just crossing your legs easily. Maybe your left hand helps by bringing that leg gently across, or maybe your left leg slowly comes a little bit closer by opening the left heel out. Maybe your toes come just tuck under the left ankle, and your toes can wrap around. Doesn't mean that it's better, doesn't mean that it's necessary, just another option for your body. And your left hand comes towards the right knee, while your right hand comes behind, or maybe towards the chair, towards the hip, and let your body twist, and slowly feel that your body rotates. And your shoulders are not raised, you're not shrugging, you're opening. One more time, breathe. Massage, feel a deep, deep massage into your body, that your exhalation empties your gut. And stay for a second, really stay for a second mentally, and just observe. Step back with your mind and look at the process when you're breathing. Look at the process that you're feeling with your body, with your legs, with your joints, with your organs, with your endocrine system, with your nervous system. Can you step back and look at your emotions and feelings that come out of this position? Let maybe more intensity or less intensity into your appreciation of the position of your body. Let your last 2 breaths really dedicate intense attention to the movement. Last 1 breath in, emptying slowly through your hands and shoulders, releasing and softening and undoing, wringing your body or untwisting your body. So decompress all those parts, soften your right leg, bring it around to the side of your body. Very nice. Deep breath in, sit tall. So what does it feel to just let that side settle, relax, come back to harmony? Is it okay to attempt the opposite side? So what have you learned about attempting the opposite side? Can you let your right leg steady and maybe the left leg races and crosses over? And this is as far as you're going to go. Maybe your right hand holds and supports that left leg across. Maybe your left heel, is it your left? No, your right heel opens wide and your toes come behind the ankle and you can feel that twist as an eagle pose. It doesn't matter. Find your body in as comfortable as your body needs to be and add as much or as a little intensity as you need to. And your right and left hand come slowly in position to twist your torso, and you feel the opening all the way from the depth of the root of your back while your shoulders drop and your head looks out, and you feel your body moving, and you twist and feel again the wringing, the twisting, you're massaging, you're really compressing those organs and tissues, and you're letting your body tell you what is it that is in there and what is it that comes out. Can you squeeze it? And even the physical movement, even the physical pressure into, we know what it feels to have a massage or to press deeply onto certain parts of your body. The organs need the same thing. Feel them. Allow your body to, again, squeeze all the entire interstitial fluids, right? Those fluids and liquids that wash our tissues, and every tissue has that. Have those tissues be squeezed and washed into the space in between the cells, in between the tissues, and let that drain out of your body. And your breath is an important part of letting all that energy, as much as it is physiological, as much as it is a biological change into your body, is also in the same way, according to our yoga philosophy, there's an internal and emotional and energetic change into your body as well. So let, again, those muscles, emotions, thoughts, and all those ideas that come up, and you're wondering, why are they coming up right now? Is just because we're pressing, we're like sponges, and we're squeezing and wringing that sponge. When and if your body is ready, can you feel the last exhale? You're really twisting and you're really feeling all the organs. Again, reproductive system, digestive system. Find your breath in. And then release, and release kindly with your breath, and readjust to come back into centering position with your left leg undoing, raising it very gently, never rushing, slowly back into center pose. Breath in, sit in a tall and balanced position with your legs balanced, your feet balanced, your knees balanced, your hips and shoulders balanced, your chest opening. Allow your arms to find the perfect position on your legs, on the chair, on your hips. Allow your jaw to be drawn parallel towards the ground so we can train the cervical spine to be aligned in the atlas, the first vertebrae, in the base of the head, to really conduct that very chain reaction through your body. For a few seconds, let the facial expression soften. My forehead, my eyes, my lips, my tongue, my jaw, my throat, my ears. Can I just balance in them? What does my breath tell me? Am I still able to, maybe at this moment, experience my body in a different way, or renew the experience within my body? Holding, pushing, or am I finding my center? What does it feel that from deep inside I am contributing to peace. That is none of my thoughts and reactions and words are of violence, because that also has a reverberation around our world. That we choose in the present moment to be that instrument, those beautiful, amazing things that come through you from your soul, that are of divine nature, that we're able to express them, we're able to be an instrument for. And maybe my body is able to simply bow very gently forward. Just release your torso very gently over your thighs, over your legs, just kindly bowing, surrendering, releasing weight, releasing head, releasing arms, releasing jaw, releasing your back and hips and thighs. One more time. Can I breathe out through my mouth? Everything that I have in my gut, exhale it out through my mouth. Slowly through my nose, inhale. One more time from the gut. All that gut feeling, all the things about your stomach. Last one time. Very gently come back to regular breath through your nose. Let your hands very, very gently come towards your legs, knees, thighs. Sit as comfortably as your body allows it and sit back into this back rest. Realign, find your space, find your sitting, find your grounding through your feet. Occupied the space that you need to occupy in the world, the role that you play. And maybe your arms and your hands slowly open to the sides of your hips, and you open broadly around your body. As if you're just opening your heart and your chest wide, and your arms extend your energy around your body, and the palms of the hands touch, and the elbows bend. So the palms of the hands come as you exhale into your Anjali mudra, into the mudra of hand connected to each other in front of your heart. And maybe as I experience harmony, and maybe that harmony invites a sense of peacefulness. And maybe that sense of peacefulness also invites the strength to look at what is true for me in my heart, in my life. And maybe from that strength of truth, I can then truly look at that beautiful ship coming to our ocean, that beautiful, amazing energy of ever existing and ever around, of selfless, divine love. So much.